Hey yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? My name is Tyler and welcome to the channel that doesn't mind shaking up the industry a little bit by asking the hard questions that nobody else is. Some people call it FUD, we call it holding shatheads accountable. You know the drill, it's time for Chico Crypto. Very interesting couple of days in the cryptoverse. KYC getting leaked all over people's faces, yet Bitcoin still was pushing forward, getting ready to blow right through 12K once again, then coming down. So let's begin today's show off with that KYC leak from my good buddies at Binance. Now, just a couple of days before this craziness, I made a video explaining why Binance Coin may be the riskiest coin to hold in crypto because its entire utility is tied to a centralized entity. The number one riskiest coin, in my opinion, is Binance Coin because it is an exchange coin, which equals extremely poor censorship resistance. This is a case of having all your eggs in one basket. In the case of Binance being shut down by authorities, BNB loses all utility and becomes downright useless in the blink of an eye. Then the next day, they get hit by a hacker. Perfect timing. So 2 days ago, a Telegram group called Find Your Binance KYC was created by an admin under the pseudonym Guardian M. They distributed hundreds of images of individuals holding their IDs and a piece of paper with Binance written and a date, which some of the dates went as late as February 24th, 2019. Well, fear swept the space like wildfire because basically everybody uses Binance, and crypto Twitter and the news cycle started to take off like a rocket. Well, old CZ Binance quickly responds to the alleged KYC hack on Twitter, saying don't fall into the KYC leak FUD. We are investigating and we will update shortly. See how he uses the word FUD, which is a word crypto investors cling to, meaning it isn't true. But CZ, this is true. Then Binance butt sniffers come to back up CZ. Devi Wan saying this relates to an old hack which happened back in August of last year, which CZ retweets. Then King Binance butt sniffer Box Mining does the same thing, tweeting this video.
Yo, I just got a lot of very concerned messages from a lot of people asking about the supposed recent Binance KYC hack. There were posts of people's passwords and their identities online saying that Binance KYC has been hacked. So this has been confirmed to be old. So it's not that it's not that it didn't happen, but it happened in January of 2019 of this year. So it's something that's already happened, and I know people have been concerned about it, but it's old news.
Which CZ once again retweeted. Sounds like he is trying to control a narrative to me by using some of his paid chills.
Now, will the children kindly step out here?
Floods, fire, frost, of frippery.
Accidents? What kind of accidents?
Finally, Binance made an official statement on the KYC leak, calling it a false KYC leak. From Binance, the hacker is demanding 300 BTC in exchange for 10,000 photos that bear similarity to Binance KYC data. They are still investigating the case for legitimacy and relevance. Why would the headline call it false then? They then say there are inconsistencies when comparing the data to the data in their system, saying these images do not contain the watermark imprinted by their system, which is dumb as shit because people send over their photos without a watermark, so there is a database of unmarked photos. Then they blame it on a third party which they were using to handle KYC back in 2018. Binance then puts a 25 Bitcoin bounty on the person, asking if anyone has information about their identity, they will pay them 25 BTC. Well, CoinDesk came and brought us exactly what is going on, and there are some inconsistencies between what Binance says and what CoinDesk says, as they have talked to the hacker. According to them, the leak could affect up to 60,000 individuals who sent KYC information to the company in 2018 and 2019. Not 10,000 like what Binance said, and the data goes all the way up to 2019. So what Binance is saying, Devi1 is saying, and what Box Mining is saying might be false. The leak is allegedly directly related to the hack that nabbed 7,000 Bitcoin from Binance last May, which is interesting because the stolen coins went on the move again 2 days ago, as confirmed from this CryptoSlate article, which even tracked where they were going. According to CoinDesk, the hacker has supplied them hundreds of photographs, and they have identified a number of users who recognize their photos of their faces and personal IDs that they sent to Binance for KYC purposes. 2 individuals confirmed to CoinDesk the authenticity of the images, and one individual showed CoinDesk an image saved on his phone taken on February 24th, which appears to be identical to the one that's circulating inside the Telegram group. Now, this is no good for Binance because it does look like someone has hacked their KYC. Even if it isn't recent, they were still freaking hacked, and Binance could be facing some legal issues, as KYC breaches are a big freaking deal. It's just plain pathetic that CZ and the butt-sniffing cronies have labeled this as FUD. So what do you think CZ did because of this? Of course, pump their exchange coin to make sure it doesn't dive straight off a cliff. Crazy world this crypto is. Well, just as I was about to finish this script, more news dropped regarding what is going on with the Binance and KYC debacle. CoinDesk put out another article titled "An Extortion Gone Bad: Binance's Negotiations with its KYC Leaker." And let me tell you, this shit is cray. According to CoinDesk, they have been in conversations with the hacker, operating under the pseudonym Nantov Planton. Planton says the hack has its roots extending back to the Binance hack in May, when another group of hackers broke into Binance user accounts and stole 7,000 BTC. What wasn't released at the time during the hack was the hackers also got Binance identifying user information, aka their KYC details. Planton alleges that he was not the perpetrator of the hack, but he hacked an exchange insider involved in the heist. Yes, this means there is a rogue Binance employee who helped them hack back in May. Planton claims they are a white hat hacker, and they are trying to ask Binance for a bug bounty for exposing the information they had on the hack, as well as holding back the KYC data he had hacked from the other hacker. Planton suggests that in addition to passports, driver's license, and headshots, the details from accounts include emails and passwords. And Planton even included the metadata of some of the KYC details, which gives it a ton of clout. Planton was in contact with Binance's chief growth officer, Ted Lin. Planton told Lin that he had insider information about the hackers, communications, photos, server information, identity, and even phone numbers. What do you think Lin said? Lin said this was a FUD campaign he was running. He does not react to extortions. The conversation then broke down, Planton says, on July 22nd. He stopped negotiating with Binance In. For about a month of negotiations, they didn't pay a single penny, Planton said. My deal with Binance is broken. It was then when the conversations turned into a hostage negotiation, with Planton threatening to dump whatever customer information he had. Here is the conversations between Planton and Ted Lin. Let's read it over now.
I see you already fed the info you have to the media. Given the damage from your FUD campaign is already done, whatever bounty you were asking for the information would be significantly less. As I said, we don't react to extortions. But we are able to get more information relating to perpetrators if you have useful information that can enable us to put the bad guys behind bars and recover funds.
As I said, I don't need your money. I am out of deal already. I am not expecting you to react either. But I love to see insiders and those hackers' reaction when news is published. Once again, I am not interested in your reaction.
I thought you want to see those hackers caught.
I wanted, but not now. I rather step away and keep watching.
We are still interested in paying for information that can lead to arrest of hackers, insiders, recovery of funds. Let us know if you have more info that can achieve those. We were going through verification of the type of info you had before you decided not to talk. Let me know if you change your mind and want to continue. Thanks for your help.
Then pay me.
Well, viewers, Planton is going to release everything he has if Binance does not do what's right and pay the guy a bounty for catching the hackers. The exchange is one of the richest in the industry, and they could give 2 fucks less about their customers. People's identities are about to be stolen, and Binance could have stopped it. This is the beginning of the end for that exchange. Cheers, viewers. I'm signing off from Miami. See you next time in California.